What's up, everyone?
Hi guys, welcome back to another video.
We recently moved and we are now in the Pacific Northwest.
Living in Washington State. We've been getting a lot of questions about our move, why we moved, where we moved, everything in between, and so we just decided to make a video addressing it all. We asked for questions on Instagram, what you guys are wondering about our move, and we decided to, do a Q&A, so.
Let's do it.
So we'll just give you guys a brief summary, I guess, of what just happened 2 weeks ago. Chris and I, we've been wanting to move, we've been wanting to get our own place, and we did look at the prices of places in LA for what we wanted, and it was really expensive. It was insane, and it wasn't practical, and we were just at the point where we wanted our own space. We were working, we worked from home. Oh, Barry. And
Come here, bud.
we live with my parents, my cousin, and her boyfriend, and like 6 people in a house. Us having to work at home every day, shoot photos, make videos, make recipes. It was
total chaos.
Yeah, and it just got a little difficult. We didn't want to bother the others in the house, and just like, I don't know.
It just came to a point where we needed our own space, and LA is super unaffordable. I'm sure if you live there, you know. But we really wanted a nice kitchen and a nice space to work, since we are in the kitchen a lot. And to get a new place in LA, or like anything beside like a small 1-bedroom apartment,
or a studio,
really difficult.
Yeah. So we visited the Pacific Northwest last year just for Chris's birthday, and did we do a road trip here?
We went up to Washington.
Okay, we did a road trip to see my brother in Seattle. There you go. And we just fell in love with the area.
Like, wow, we can live here.
About it.
This is awesome.
And I've been longing for change also, because I grew up in LA. I lived there for almost 25 years, and Barry's got his treat. And it was time for a change. It was time for something different. So here we are.
We did it.
We are renting. We did not buy this house. A lot of people assume that we are homeowners. I wish we were, but we are actually renting this home. And it is way more affordable, again, than LA. And then we're also originally looking to live in Portland, Oregon. And we found that moving to Vancouver, right over the river, is so much cheaper for what we wanted. So here we are.
Yeah, we were able to get something for, I'd say, half the price here. Yeah,
for the price of like a 1-bedroom apartment in LA, we are in a house with our roommate Caitlin from My Bowl. It's a 3-bedroom. With like a bonus room that we're using for an office, and has a nice kitchen.
It's really
living
nice.
room. Yeah, it's cool. So, okay, so this question comes from enap.works. How did you find the house you're in now? Did you have a specific area of Vancouver you wanted to move to, and did you visit the city before?
So we looked a bunch online. We didn't really have a specific area we wanted to move to, but we came up to visit in February, and we kind of scoped things out.
We had a few places in mind that we found online.
We just kind of toured the area, I guess, and saw a few houses and found one we really liked.
So when we first got here, we were aiming to live more towards downtown and as close to Portland as we could. We're a little away from there, but it's not bad at all. The drive to Portland is like 20-25 minutes, which we're used
after living in LA, it doesn't
matter. And we looked at houses for about 3 days. We were here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we packed in like open houses and everything, and we found the perfect spot. It had everything that we were looking for, and honestly, the kitchen was the #1 thing for us. We got what we wanted. Hi, are there a lot of... this is Axel on Stina? I don't know. Are there lots of vegans there?
I don't know. We don't really know any.
Yeah. I feel like we've been getting comments from people. They're like, "Oh, cool, you're in our area." I'm not 100% sure if they're vegan though, but it
seems like there's a community here. It's just we haven't really had time to
explore.
Yeah.
And be a part of it. There's definitely a lot of vegans in Portland though, but I just assume that there's more in Vancouver. I don't know.
There's definitely some.
Yeah. Are you worried about competing posts with From My Bowl, since now you both will be so close and share the same places? No.
No.
Not at all. How vegan friendly is your new place? Have you had many issues finding vegan food when traveling? So there's no vegan specific restaurants around us, but there are vegan options. We cook a lot, so we don't really mind it.
And then the drive into Portland is pretty pretty minimal. So.
And there are dozens of vegan spots in Portland, so yeah, it's been pretty easy.
It's not a bad deal. And it's good that it's not extremely close because in LA it was, and I definitely packed on some pounds, so.
How are you guys going to share the kitchen with From My Bowl? So
we're going to work out a schedule. And we have like a cooktop, and we're going to set up like a little workspace in our office. So technically we'd both be able to cook at the same time, so depending on the types of videos we're going to be doing.
Yeah, the recipes we're going to be making. And like for example, yesterday she was filming a video, and then we were in the kitchen making food and shooting a recipe, like photos, but not a video. Sorry, Barry is very energetic right now. All right. Did you guys decide to move to the Washington side of Portland because of the no income tax law versus Oregon? I'm in the decision process of moving as well to either Washington or Oregon.
That was definitely a factor. It wasn't like the deciding factor, but...
Yeah, there's no income tax in Washington, for those of you who don't know.
State income tax.
State income tax, yeah. But, I don't know, and then it was also the rent. We just found a much cheaper rent for what we wanted, so that's why we moved here. Let's see. My question is, was the move more a business move or personal? Regardless, wishing you guys the best. Thank you.
I guess both. I mean, we could do our work from anywhere, so we wanted to find a place that we'd enjoy on a personal level and then on a business level as well, whether it be going to restaurants or somewhere where it's accessible to get the ingredients we need, and then like with nature, that played a huge factor. Totally.
And we wanted to find a place where we could focus more. Felt like in LA everything was just like go 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 go. There's like this event, blah, 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 and it was great. Like I loved it. I really am grateful for everything we were able to experience and do in LA. But we just need to buckle down.
It was kind of a burnout after a certain point.
Yeah. So I think this will help us focus. We don't really know anyone here. It's a new area.
Friends.
Yeah, but I mean like.
I also joined a band out here.
Yeah, so. You guys check them out. Fireside Story. We'll link them down below. All right. But really, we'll link them down below. You guys should check them out. They're awesome. All right. Let us see. Everyone's saying congrats. Everyone's so nice. People are asking if we're going to have a meetup, and we definitely are going to figure out a day to do one.
Eventually.
Yeah. Did you guys research vegan restaurants, shops, etc. before moving?
Not really. No. I mean, we've been to Portland and visited, so we kind of knew the Portland vegan scene a bit.
And... Sorry, go for it.
No, you go. I didn't have anything.
We just looked into like grocery stores, basically, like if we were going to be close to one, because we need to have one accessible.
And there's a lot, like within 5 minutes.
Yeah, so it's been perfect. It's been really good.
Did you bring the doggy?
Of course. I didn't bring Gogi though, so a lot of people are commenting on our last video about Gogi and where she's going, why we're leaving her, and we decided that it would be best for her if she just stayed with my parents. Her and Barry don't really get along, and I feel like they stress each other out. She's a little freaked out by him. And when Barry's not home, like when he was boarding, when he was with his trainer, Gogi ruled the house. She was so happy, cozy, and we just thought that it would be better to keep her in that home, in that environment, and then...
And she's a family cat, too, so she's everybody. I mean, she was Jasmine's, but she was also everybody's.
Yeah, and my parents really wanted to keep her there, too, so it wasn't just me who made the decision. It was a whole family decision. Will you style your hair differently now that you will be dealing with a lot more rain? Honestly, I don't know. I have never lived in this kind of weather.
Don't you want to dye your hair?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to dye my hair, but styling-wise, I probably will have it up much more often just because if it gets wet in the rain, it'll get all weird and frizzy. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm not saying the names. I should say the names. Sabrina Day.
Sabrina Day.
What do you think will be better about it than living in LA?
About living here?
I'm excited for the seasons. I've never experienced that.
That was the one thing I really missed from living on the East Coast was the change of seasons. So that'll be really nice.
I've never experienced fall foliage, so that should be fun.
In the winter, we might wish we were in LA, but we'll see.
We'll travel during the winter, even though we're going to travel to New Jersey, and that's not going to really make a difference. What recommendations do you have about long distance moving? Did you have help moving? So
we used a service called UPack.
It's like a pod service.
Yeah, not sponsored, but it was relatively affordable. So that was the most cost-effective option. We called a few places and got a few quotes. It's never going to be like really, really cheap depending on how much stuff you have.
And how far you are.
So we barely brought any furniture. We brought like
a bed,
a dresser.
That's
it. And like 2 little shelves.
Because that's what we had in my room and we're putting that in the guest room. But something...
And it's distance. Well, I mean, it wasn't the furthest for us because...
Yeah, like Caitlin was further than us.
It was about 1,000 miles for us. So
yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I think it ended up being like $1,700. I got quotes anywhere from... That was one of the cheapest. And then they went up to like $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
So, but what was nice about it, we got to pack everything ourselves. So they dropped the pot off. We packed it. They shipped it up here. It took about 3 days, and then we unpacked it. So we...
Hey. Sorry.
We were able to make sure everything was packed correctly. Nobody was handling our stuff other than us. So
some moving services, I think they provide boxes, but for ours, the boxes weren't provided. But we just started saving boxes from everything we were getting over the last, like, 6 months, basically.
Come here, bud.
Because Chris gets a lot of things for work. I get some things for Sweet Simple Vegan and blah, blah, blah. And then my cousin's boyfriend, he was able to get us boxes from his work. So that helped us save a lot of money. And then another thing is we just tried to get rid of all the unnecessary things. Moving and packing up our stuff helped me realize how much unnecessary crap we had. I was living in the same house for most of my life, like 24 years, or 23 years out of 24. So I had a lot of things that I had accumulated and just gotta let go of all those unnecessary things and just try to be practical about it because I didn't want to have to like put things in the pot and take up space when we could have packed something that was a little more, practical. And so you can sell your stuff on Poshmark. There is an app called OfferUp, which is kind of like Craigslist. You can sell a bunch of things there. Ow! You can even buy things from there. We've been buying like plants. You can get like mirrors, furniture, everything in between. Yeah, so that's been helping us in saving money with moving expenses and having to get new things for our house. So yeah, you just got to be smart about it. I don't know. I had never moved before. It was a learning process. There are a lot of how to move guides online, so I definitely would look into those too. Sarah the Hype. She said, do you guys plan on staying here in the Pacific Northwest permanently?
It's hard to say.
We have no plans on leaving anytime soon, and I don't know.
We'll be here for the long term, I'd say.
Yeah, we spent a lot of money to get here, so we're going to stay put. Stephanie Zwetzbacher. Where are you going to eat out in Vancouver?
Chipotle.
I know, we went to Chipotle a bunch. We're going to
That's the only place I think.
Seize the Bagel.
Seize the Bagel. They have like 5 different flavors of vegan cream cheese. The bagels aren't my favorite, but I'm a bagel snob.
It's from the East Coast.
New Jersey. No, but they're pretty good. I'll eat it any day.
Is there a vegan community there? It seems like you left a big community behind. I have none and it's really hard socially. Again.
We don't really know. It was hard to leave the LA vegan community because that was honestly our favorite part of living there. Besides for our friends and family outside of that community, but the people there are going to be missed for sure.
Yeah, but I remember when I first went vegan, there wasn't a vegan community in LA. Everybody was spread out, and no one was really friends yet. But Instagram really brought us together, and I helped out in planning a lot of meetups and potlucks and everything of that sort. So maybe we can do something of that sort here. I don't know. We haven't really met other vegans yet, but I will.
It's been very new.
Yeah.
We've been here for 2 weeks. So.
Yeah. Okay, this is Erica loves Taco Bell. Wow. When are you going to visit Seattle? Because me being a local here, also I want to see some great restaurant options throughout our state. We actually went there last year too.
Yeah, we'll be up there, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Jasmine's brother lives there. I have a good friend who lives up there. So I don't know exactly when we're going to go, but
it'll happen
sooner than later.
Really close. And we also, did a video on, we did a vlog, right, when we were in Seattle last year? I think we did.
I don't remember.
If we did, I'll link it in the cards and down below, because it'll have a lot of vegan options and ideas for you if you want to check them out. Okay. The Treasure I See. Hi, please talk about the cost of living in best neighborhoods in Vancouver.
Cost of living's pretty decent, I'd say. We haven't been here for too long to really judge. I mean, the rent is a lot more affordable here than it would be in somewhere like LA or even New Jersey. It got really expensive, and then I mean compared to Portland, also it's much more affordable here.
Yeah.
Also, Oregon has no state sales tax or no sales tax.
So we go there for some things, for some home stuff. It's been helping.
But yeah, I mean, food's cheaper. I think beer and alcohol's a little bit cheaper.
Oh my gosh, a lot cheaper. We got a $5. We got Modern Times. It's a beer that we like, $5 in Portland. At some really nice spot, and I was shocked because in LA it would be like $12 minimum.
No. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe like
$10.
$8 to $10.
I don't know. I was shocked. And then another thing is in terms of best neighborhoods, I'm not sure, honestly. We kind of just talked to our real estate agent and figured that out. She gave us a lot of recommendations, and I think we're in a good spot now. We buy a lot of things.
It's at like Hazeldale Salmon Creek area. I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but
that's pretty cool. There's a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah, but I would say if you're interested in moving here, to talk to someone local or a real estate agent, because we're not very well versed in Vancouver yet. So Melanie Older said, check out Departure in downtown. They have a separate vegan menu that's to die for, and the patio overlooks all of Portland. Ooh, we should go there. That sounds good.
We're going today. I'm just kidding.
Yay. ASAP Cami. Do you plan on doing any fruit/vegetable growing now that you have your own yard / have better rainfall?
That would be ideal. I'd love to. It'll take some time. Maybe not this season, but maybe next spring we'll start. It's going to take some planning.
And some learning.
I grew plants when I lived in New Jersey. I had like a rooftop garden there. That was a lot of fun. So I have some basic experience, but we'll definitely grow herbs and things like that. I think those are pretty easy.
Yeah, and we got some fruit trees in the back. That'll be nice. Did you guys decide to move there and then ask for my bowl to join, or did you three decide together?
We kind of decided together. We both had the idea separately to move here, and then
Yeah, the Pacific Northwest in general, but
we just
and then we're like,
decided, yeah.
Why don't we all move together? PB Kindness. Welcome to Washington, guys. Even though you'll spend all of your time in Oregon, LOL, so cool. What will you miss the most and least about LA? And what do you look the most forward to in Washington? What I miss the least is the traffic.
Traffic, for sure, and how expensive it is. And
what I'll miss the most is the people. My whole family's there, and all of our friends.
And some of the food, too.
Oh my god, Senna vegan.
And I never got to try the Modern Times brunch.
We'll be back. We're coming back later this year. And what do you look the most forward to in Washington? I think we kind of went over this earlier.
Yeah, just the nature.
Just a change. I'm excited for something new.
It's been really
amazing.
Nice here.
So yeah, that's basically it. A lot of the questions were pretty similar to each other, so we covered all of them basically. And I hope you guys learned more about why we moved and enjoyed this video. I like doing updates like this. It's pretty cool. It's fun.
And if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. We post videos every Wednesday and Friday.
We got a new recipe coming out this Friday, so
stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Our furniture comes in July, so as of now,
I'm sick of this air mattress.
An air mattress and like a little tiny table thing over the shelf over there. But that's basically it. We have all of our stuff like lining the edges of the room because we have nowhere to put them. But when we finish, I'm sorry, I'm throwing this in right now. I'm rambling. When we finish our room and our living room and everything, we're gonna do home tours and all of that because I know that I get super excited watching those. And I'm really excited to style up our room and like get creative with it because I didn't really have this much of a space to do so in LA. So
it'll be fun.
Yeah, so that's it for today.